Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to the Sanctuary. Once again, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, as a little bit of a trip down memory lane. Alongside me for the ride are my wonderful wife, Arya Stormborn.
Aww.
The man with
He
half
only
a...
says that because I'm not there.
Fight me and fight me. The man with half a plan, Lord Fyrax.
Wait, I have a plan? Oh.
And the man who's furry and has the plan, Ilfang.
Corlash.
Why didn't you invite Fyrax?
Because he's standing on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
But it's just another brick in the wall.
I can't target him. There's an invisible barrier preventing me from targeting him.
Or you could just go to the friend list and invite me.
I could, but where's the fun in that?
This is true. Why can't I go through there?
Because you're not on New Game Plus.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know what part of New Game Plus you're on. So, other than A Realm Reborn.
A Realm Reborn Part 4, but you'd have to do some serious catch up in order to do it.
I'm not on New Game Plus. I'm on New Game, period.
Anyways, speaking of New Game Plus, let's go over the rules for those of us who are just joining this. I am currently doing this little trip down memory lane as my main character, Chris Valentine. As such, I am doing the main scenario through New Game Plus. I am doing each expansion as Meteor's job in the promotional artwork. That means for A Realm Reborn, I am going as Warrior. All the dungeons I do will be done through duty support, with the exception of normal raids, alliance raids, and dungeons that do not support it. And finally, all the gear I wear is quest level appropriate, so less than or equal to the current quest level. Anywhoosie, we move on to tonight's little retrospective. Episode 42, The Black Wolf's Ultimatum. Where we left off, we rescued Minfilia and the Scion, and the rest of the Scions, with the exception of Thancred, who has been possessed by La Habrea. Furthermore, Gaius von Belsar has issued a ultimatum to the Eorzean Alliance. Surrender, or be subjected to the Ultima weapon. We find out their answer in this episode, so we're gonna waste no more time and get right down to it with the level 46 quest, The Black Wolf's Ultimatum. Grim tidings, Chris. It seems that word of the Ultima weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered in the fragrant chamber and are deliberating the answer even as we speak. Beleaguered as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their people untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it. And the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry to them, Chris, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. All right, let's move.
Yes, let's move.
Off to the Husting Strip. Now, we have gone through a literal shit ton, and we've noticed a whole lot of changes, so I'm actually interested to document how much these last few quests have changed in the 10 years since A Realm Reborn was released. All right, we're gonna wait.
Hastings Strip.
Arya can't find her way out of a paper bag right now.
Now, there's one. Where is the other?
I'm already ahead.
You're ahead.
Yep. And where's Arya?
There
Where
you
do you know? Arya is trying to find her way.
Okay. Slow down, babe. Let me find where you are. Okay. Take a left
No,
at the...
I see you. I just haven't gotten there.
And then take a right. All right.
Oh.
Now that we've found Artemis, let's
Go.
Artemis, also known as Arya.
Go
Anyway.
to the people.
Bartholomew. The Council of the Alliance Leaders is presently in progress at the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask that you step away from the door, sir. I'm sorry? You're here on behalf of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? 1,000 pardons, my lord. Of course you may enter.
Yeah.
I said
Keep
no.
treading the same ground.
I should sneak.
And Belsar's demands are clear.
I said no.
I am a
Alas,
knight who
our
says
minds
Nick.
are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun
do
to
lots of
rebuild
talking.
their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call
Do they do
upon
any
them to
listening?
risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict,
By the
I
12,
say,
you talk too
though
much.
that would imply forces
Yeah,
set in
well.
opposition. If the combined might of
Hey,
three
make for the
powers
waking
could not
sun.
stay Garlemald's new terror,
Did you
The
skip the
Waking.
cutscene?
what meaningful
Yes, I did.
resistance
Of
can
course you
we
did.
offer? We who struggle to quell the foes
Uh,
who rise up
What I
within
can't
our
figure out is
own
why I
borders.
can't fly yet.
You'll
Long
get
have we fought
that,
for
I
trials, but to
believe.
what end? We strike
A level
them down
50, I
at
think.
no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Reborn. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone. and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alphinaud, Minfilia, and Seven Hells. Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender, but I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Ralban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war, yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Reborn, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We old dons who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you. like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round. On account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
All right, we were all talking in the background on mute, so that was definitely a thing. So we're gonna accept Artemis's teleport offer to Horizon just for shits and grins.
Oh, that's good.
You muted us all? How dare you?
Yeah, well,
I kind of figured he did. I mean, I would have.
That's fair.
He has to have some kind of consistent normality for his stream.
or at least try to.
Yeah.
I am now sitting in. I'm gonna be sitting in seat because no one's here apparently.
All right.
Yes. But I am in charge.
Back in the Waking Sands, and of course, past Kruznik is going to, for some contrived reason, take the Chocobo porter to Vesper Bay instead of just teleporting to Horizon.
I figure past Kruznik was either tired or lazy and didn't want to walk.
Yeah, that was kind of, I was trying to save a lot of gil. Now I couldn't give a shit less. Alright, I just hit the 0 key again for... Alright.
I like how you're standing in the same spot I am at different points in time.
Yeah.
It's fun. You're almost caught up to my alt.
Nice. Alright, let's talk to Minfilia.
Minfilia.
I cannot well express my
Does
relief
Minfilia want
to
to talk
think
to
that the
you?
Alliance came
Did you
so
ask?
close to surrender.
Have you ever asked?
But the fire in their hearts has
How
been
was her day?
rekindled.
Yeah.
And they will fight.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again.
Okay, pause for a second. Can we just talk about... Oh, hold up.
Oh, hello.
Holding up.
Yes, our party returned
And we
just
can talk
a
about a
moment
lot of
ago.
things. We're
How
really good
close
at talking
are you?
about random stuff.
We could talk about holding up.
Are we gonna talk about that?
Anyways. These last few This trip down memory lane has garnered me a new appreciation for the current voices in Final Fantasy XIV because I forgot.
Yeah, some of those old voices are bad.
I forgot how much Alphino sounded like a tool back in the day.
I mean, he kind of is a tool.
He kind of was. Up until his big mishap, he kind of was a tool.
Yeah. And Minfilia, I couldn't stand her voice to begin with.
Her voice didn't bother me, mostly because she doesn't really do much. Other than stand there and pose.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually talking to her a whole lot.
Yeah, we never did. She just expressed her feelings from time to time.
I mean,
I too express my feelings from time to time. And stand and do poses behind a desk.
Meh. Anywhoozy, let's continue the cutscene.
It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form.
No, really?
Since time immemorial, they
Yes,
have fanned
really.
the flames of chaos.
Really?
That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
What? Really? Really, really?
This is a crystal of darkness.
Really?
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him.
I want to pause for another thing, just to note the difference between now and back when I originally did this, and just the differences in armor as well. Whereas when I was playing as Bayon Oronir, I played as Paladin, so my armor is all shiny. Whereas now I'm playing as fucking Warrior, and all you see is just spikes everywhere, red and black. It is such a stark contrast.
Yes, because paladins are about being the biggest, flashiest thing in the room, so they can draw all the attention and blind people.
We used to be flashier when we had Flash.
Yeah, but then they told you to stop flashing people because you're making them uncomfortable.
Anyway.
We have Holy Circle now. It's somehow even more...
Yeah. He would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
All right, we have completed the Black Wolf's ultimatum, and now we move on to Operation Archon in the next episode. We're gonna take a quick break because I need a bio and something that isn't water. So we will be back in just a couple of minutes. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. If you're watching the highlight on YouTube, here are the links provided. We will be back in just a moment.